All right, Jason, good morning. How you doing, my friend? Another awesome, amazing day. We're starting the day. Always thank you, God, Lord, creator, for the day. Every day. We have to have faith in God, God within everything and everyone. That's the most amazing thing. All right, sup, how you doing, brother? Good morning, Morgan. Morning, Maddie. Matchy Getsby. Good morning. Good morning. Maureen, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Another great day in the universe in upstate New York. We got some snow arrived. Laurel, Al Sad, good morning. Hey, my friend. Tori, good morning. Ria, let's see. Papa Lotte, good morning. David from Rochester, my friend. Ria, good morning. Good morning. Middle of the night in California. Kiltz from LA. All right, Alexandra Shaw, Misson, and Jason. And we got the Mighty Tribe, CNY Fertility, and of course, drkiltz.com. Sandy Neal, how you doing? Jessica Schultz, good morning. Lizzie, a great day. 2 a.m. in. Why am I up? Because Kiltz is up. I got up at 3. I did my ride. I did my light weights. I do about 25 pounds. So I do my pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, and more every single day, just for 15 minutes a day. That's all you need to do. Charlotte, Rittman, Cynthia, Lizzie, and Sandy, good morning. Why are you up? Mag, how you doing? Peace. Let's see. Peace, Eric. Good morning from Detroit. Nice to see you. Aluminum. Yes, you're right. It's like, oh my God, this is all I had this morning. But I mostly drink. I got tap water from Skinny Atlas Lake. So I'm really, really, really blessed to have that, right? 3:15. Nice, Malaya. Good morning. Let's see. BC, Canada. Amy, how you doing? Awesome. Amy, Aunt Kelly, Aunt Ellie. I got it, I think. Let's see. Yo necesito hablar español. Muy importante. Malcolm, good morning. I got your stuff in the office. Come on by, get it later. Let's see. Carol's Esguia. Let's see. Carlos from Argentina, my friend. My friends from South America, Central America, Mexico, the Americas, US, and Canada, of course. All of us up and down, and then the islands, Caribbean, all of my friends there. Alexandra, good morning. And Rochelle, how are you doing? Another great day. I've been listening to, and I've read this like 20 times, I think, Good Calories, Bad Calories. What you'll realize when you read Good Calories, Bad Calories, the science is mostly a political mess. Everyone's arguing about what the right answer is. My friends, we have to recognize it's very, 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 very simple. And I brought today my most important meal of the day. It's steak and butter, just like Bella, steak and butter gal. It's steak and butter. This is my Snake River Farms dry aged, raw, extra dry aged by me in the refrigerator. Amazing. And then a little special butter, because butter makes everything better. And I did an interview with Vera Louise, MMA coach, cheerleader in Utah, Salt Lake City. That's coming quite soon. And she snacks on butter. Butter is the best snack in the universe. And I have a special butter. You can see it's been used a lot. I love French butters, Belgian butters, all around the globe. You got to find the very best butter, right? In Argentina, what's the butter you guys love to consume there? Butter makes everything better. We don't eat enough butter, right? Jason, Jonathan, and Luke is in the house. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're up and moving. Cold and I'm breastfeeding. What do you recommend? Well, keep breastfeeding. And some salt water gargles is good. You do a salt water steam is really good. Or put your jump in salt water really, really clears everything up. But that's when I do my tea and lemon a little bit, but minimize. It's mostly it's gonna heal. It's gonna heal. It's gonna heal. And stay away from plants, fruit, fiber, seeds, nuts, and I have it right here, but I don't eat it. It's deadly. Honey and fruit of any significance is not good. And if you need a little antihistamines, Pepsid, Claritin, Benadryl, but minimize because that little baby is getting the milk out of you, which will transfer those things, right? So nice. I'm carnivore. Find out something. No more feeling cold, less clothing. Like, I mean, it's amazing, Malia. It has changed my life personally that I stick to eating steak. Check out Carnivore, Chris, if you just want a packaged one. But I keep these dry aging in the refrigerator for days and days and days. The best snack ever. That's it. Rex, how you doing? Oh, let's see. Ooh. Tia says, don't talk with your mouth full of food. I have to obey. Rose, good morning. How you doing? Amish butter is amazing. And I always, most important thing I carry with me everywhere is salt. I use Malden, but Redmond's real salt is awesome. Some magnesium salts are great. My iodine. I forgot my iodine this morning. I'll get it later. That yet I'm not that, let's see, am not that cruise. Yeah, it is. Again, this dry aging your meat is really great. Remember, your butcher is the very best healthcare practitioner. When you realize that bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, one meal a day, one or two snacks is the very best way, right? Silence can be golden, but now Kiltz. And Tia's like, could you shut up, please? Yes, dear. All right. Let's see. Aja, good morning. Glenn, how you doing, my friends? Great to be here. We are all crazy. I'm in Syracuse, New York right now, upstate New York. I live in skinny Atlas. I'm the kid who was born and raised in Los Angeles and Orange County, Newport Beach, moved to upstate New York about, let's see, 1995. Wow. Almost 30 years coming up pretty soon. I love it up here. Love the seasons, love the cold, love the warm, love the snowboarding, love the biking, love the moving. And I also get down to Sarasota, get out to Irvine, Orange County. But wherever you're at, we're all one. That's it. Now, Jocelyn sent me a really great quote today. Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. Mark 11:24. Jocelyn B., thank you for that one. There was one more. How good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity. All of us, right? That's why we have to be seeing peace around the globe, kindness, generosity, and love always. Rex, Jessica, Amish butter, Jonathan, what's on the plan? Butter makes everything better. My friends, that is it. And don't forget, lift the smart bells, right? The smart bells are what we should be doing. And don't forget, hey, I got one other here. And thanks for connecting with me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and always sharing. Let's see. I've got this black pearl. Check out the black pearl for cooking. It's really, really great. DD Barbells. Check out DD Barbells down in Florida. I think near Miami. I always got to get to this. But the great. You gotta get some great weights just to have around, right? Some stretch bands are really good, and the X bar. I think that's it. That's another good one. Bacon 2 makes everything better. Sandy, bacon makes everything better. And check out our good friend Belly Bella, steak and butter gal. And let's see, we are all learning on this journey together, right? Joseph, eat pork belly raw. I do sometimes will cut it up and put a little salt and eat it raw, but mostly I like to fry it up with my eggs. That is so good. That is the best. Again, DD Barbell, check them out. Great stuff. Always sharing ideas on how we can always learn better. Let's see, Oak Park Boulevard. Oh, Oakland Park, Florida. And if you got some really great resources, share them with me. We'll share them around. All of us need to share, right? Sandra Lee, Kiltz is located in the universe. Pork belly is tough. I know you gotta. Interesting enough, we did a little bit of a short yesterday. It's going to come about where nitrates are mostly found in vegetables, not in the cured meats of any significance. Minimize them to maximize the cured meats, but I love my bacon. I love it. Blue Water Grill still open. Yes, it is, Don. Blue Water's there. It's Gilda's instead of Kabuki's now. And the Sherwood Inn still rocking. Rosalie's, and also my favorite is Mirbeau. There's some great places out there. Oh, the Crab's been around forever. Great food. And Elephant and the Dove. That's another really great one. But I minimize the eating of anything that's not related to, right? Butter and beef. Butter and beef makes everything better, right? Better with butter and beef every day. Matthew 21. Let's see, 21. Oh, I got to find it. All right, you guys got me on this. And look at, whether you're Muslim, Jewish, Christian, Hindu, Buddhist, theist, atheist, agnostic, we are all one in this globe, right? We are the creators of the universe through the mind. The mind is the master. And if you haven't read one of my favorites, Mind is the Master by James Allen, you got to do this. You got to do this. And you got to be inspired, right? Every single day, inspired and fired up to get up and out and get moving in the day, right? You got to get moving. And sometimes all you need to do is 10 times of this. But I get on my bike early in the morning. I do my 15 minutes, always breathing, always able to talk and listen and learn. I'm inspired by my day. That's God's day. And God is number one. Rochelle, England, how you doing? All right. Training of the will. Without strength of mind, nothing worthy of accomplishment can be done. And the cultivation of that steadfastness and stability of character, which is commonly called willpower, is one of the foremost duties of humans, for the possession is essentially necessary both in all of our temporal and eternal well-being. Fixedness of purpose is at the root of all successful effort. So having that daily habit, up early, 3 a.m. for Kiltz, whether you're at 4, 5, or 6, get up, meditation, prayer, get moving, get listening, watching, learning something positive in the day. Check out Eddie Pinero. We got to get Eddie Pinero to do a great talk, because he always has some inspiring, motivational YouTube stuff. It's great shorts, great music, great pictures, but great words. And the beginning was the word. Sore throat and COVID, been drinking butter bone broth. Butter might not be so good when you have that, but I took some antihistamines personally. I think it may be necessary, and some people take an antiviral personally, but it may be simply fasting. Warm lemon water may help a lot of people. Throw in the salt. The salt water will help a lot, right? And maybe a little Tylenol, Advil for some. Again, you got to choose it. And again, we drive cars, we fly planes, ride skateboards, snowboarding. We do things. So maybe some of the modern pharmaceutical things could be helpful, right? That's what I think. All right. Topica. Topical. Good morning. Don Uris, good morning. Christopher Ogby. Oh boy. Ogby fun. Oh my gosh. I gotta split them apart if we separate them. Satu comprends francés. Good morning to all. Another awesome day. What do you got planned for this great day, Christine Burton? My pleasure. Again, I have not tested for COVID once. I did have my vaccines because I work at hospitals and I can't get in without it. And but you got to each choose whether you do those things yourself. But in my opinion, steak and eggs, steak and butter, bone broth makes everything better. Stay away from fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, or honey. They are deadly for us. Honey, deadly, deadly, deadly. And I always make sure I get the fatty. I always make sure at least 1-to-1, if not 2-to-1, fat over protein. Sunlight, exposure, great, yes. And get in the salt water, and a cool, cold salt water soak is great. The baby's way. The baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream from time to time. No sugar required, and intermittently feasting. And don't forget, add the salt in abundance. You got to add the salt in abundance, right? Get out in the sun. Now, if you're in upstate New York, there's no sun. It's still good to get out into the cold, right? Again, but you gotta think positive about it. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. I jump in my cold shower every morning. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. It is so important for all of us. Look at Wim Hof. We did Wim Hof's book, I don't know, 6 months ago or so, our cold water therapy, breath work. And as a vegetarian, he's positive. You got to be positive first. Whether you're a vegan, vegetarian, or Mediterranean, you got to be positive. That's it, right? Positive is faith in God. And where's God? Within all of us, right? Within all of us. That's it. We're the gods, right? All right. Red fatty meat having cholesterol and plaque. Number one, all the science on fatty meat, cholesterol, and plaque is incorrect. That'll I'll tell you. The cause of all disease, Rami Jamie, is plant-based. When you eat the fatty meat and the butter, when you eat the butter, it is the healthiest thing you could do. It reduces the microbes in the bowel. Microbes in the bowel are deadly. And essentially, it makes you healthy. Look at my good friends, Sean Baker, Ken Berry, Anthony Chafee. These ideas are radical. But we are all suffering around the globe. Depression, anxiety, low energy, ADHD, OCD, suicide, criminality, unkind to ourselves and our brothers and sisters. And in my opinion, it's because we are addicted to plants, because the plants are the predators. The cause of heart disease is not cholesterol, it's sugar. See, fat got the blame for what sugar does. Sugar and salt, let's say sugar is saved as fat when you eat it, and salt is excreted. Eat the fatty meat around the globe, the world, the earth, the universe. The individual you, by the way, are the everything, right? Zordine, how you doing? Carnivore Variant John Rose. We are the carnivores around the globe, the world, whatever you want to call it. Chicken and turkey. I don't eat chicken and turkey. There's no fat, but add bacon and butter. Actually, yes, bites now. You got to eat the butter. Butter makes everything better, my friends. And when you eat plants, you suppress your testosterone. You create erectile dysfunction. You become weak as a man. You become weak as a woman when you eat plants, which all break down to sugar. All the vegetables break down to sugar, white stuff, which is deadly. It's like cocaine, heroin, marijuana. nicotine and caffeine. They're deadly of any, right? And alcohol, we've been duped, my friends. Emmanuel, fatty red meat actually will make you healthy and it'll help. Cholesterol is critical for your sex hormones. Without cholesterol, my friends, it's deadly. But alcohol, fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, coffee, tea, vaping is all deadly for us. And who's in charge of you, my friends? You are. Michelle, how you doing? Insomnia since doing keto carnivore. Well, I don't have insomnia. When I wake up at 2 a.m, I get myself a book. I either get on my rowing machine. I will do that for 15 minutes. I read. I listen to a book because this idea, oh, you didn't sleep sound all night, this bullshit, right? You get up for a reason. Get yourself, download Kiltz's daily intentions, right? Or inspirations and read them. My other good friend is you gotta read and watch. There's when you're awake, it's time to do something, right? You'll take a nap at your 15-minute or 30-minute break in the day. Don't oh, I didn't sleep, and you're drinking coffee all day or sodas or tea all day, or you're having whiskey, wine, or beer of any significance or frequency. From time to time, a small amount, but all the time, my friends, deadly. Butter before bed to help you sleep. That's a good one, Lizzie. Butter before bed helps everything be better. It's like in my fridge is bacon, eggs, butter, beef. And I do Kiltz's ice cream from time to time with a little bit of white sugar from time to time, but not all the time. And butter, butter, butter. Do not eat plants. Plants are poisonous. Sorry. 66 3/4, almost 67. Never felt better in my life. And as a physician, let's see, I'm double boarded, OBGYN and reproductive endocrinology. Also, I trained in internal medicine for a year. I feel like I've been training for psychiatry for 66 plus years because ultimately the plants are the poisons that make us all effed up. I'm sorry. It's simple. You don't need all the science, right? Holistic health, right? And from Kuwait, my friends in Kuwait. And we also have some plates, and the cups are still waiting for the kiln to be finished, but it's coming. Everything takes God's time. Be patient with God's time. That's the most important thing. And you got to eat the fat. You got to eat the fat. Fat is where it's at. And if you're skinny and there's a famine, your fertilizer. We're meant to eat the fat and get fat. Get fat, winter, famine. You don't starve, right? Even reproduction. Maggie, how you doing? Sunrise, sunset, absolutely. Or get out if it's clear enough. There's been this great showers, meteor showers. It's beautiful. I can't sleep. Well, I'm going to sleep plenty when I'm dead, right, Michelle? And you're up watching Kiltz. Take naps. See, I do 1 to 3, 10 to 15-minute naps a day. Oh, they're amazing. And I simply put my timer on my phone, and it's usually a nice, hey, Kiltzy, time to wake up. And I'm usually already there, but I'm always going down my gratitude list. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Thank you for everything in my way, right? Not in my way as like, get out of my way. All of the things that are put in front of you are God's gifts. All of it. The bad relationships, the bad feelings, the bad environment, the bad day, the bad weather, the bad life. It's not bad. It's badass amazing to help you grow. It's called the pain that pushes you to see the light, to get up and do the master work, right? And who's the master of your life? You are, right? Sarah, how you doing? Love you. Blessing, kisses, hugs to everyone out there. That is it. We have to simply say every day, thank you, God, Lord, creator for the day. Grace and peace. What's up? Dewana Ford, how you doing? Did I pronounce that right? I need some help. Red meat makes you radically healthy. Kathy Green, Dimitri, good morning. How you doing? Chef, how you doing, my friend? Chief. I have not eaten a dessert 60 days, not even a spoon. You are rocking. Listen, again, from time to time, I think a reward, a treat, a dessert is okay. You see, you decide for yourself what is the like, I can get through this. I can do it. I know you can. Absolutely. But what is necessary in life? Love and kindness, number one. Breath and smile, number two. And get up and go do something to help others in this world. That is critical. Jocelyn, good morning. Good morning, Maggie, Danny. Let's see. If you can't sleep, get up and read Wim Hof, Good Calories, Bad Calories. Or one of my favorites is Mind is the Master by James Allen. And I know you probably say, I've never heard of that one. James Allen is magical, amazing. Spend your days writing, journaling, right? So I can't sleep. Get your pen and paper, and just write. Wow, I'm loving this moment that I'm awake. And I hear the silence of life. And then my words begin to move, right? My words begin to move with love, right? With love every single day. And look at my focus is on fertility. I'm a surgeon. I'm a reproductive endocrinologist, immunology. But the one thing I've learned is the most important thing is have faith in God. Little out of tune. Always have faith in God and look in the mirror, and there she is. There he is. There it is. There you are. It's all there, right? I stopped fasting now. Oh, one meal less protein, very high protein, like 300 grams, 50 grams fat, 300 grams of fat, 50. I'm feeling great, much energy. The fasting is lasting 1 to 3 days. It'll feel better. You have to empty the gut to get to feel better. Don, Hotel Skylar. I think so. I don't know about the sky. I think it is. Sit at the piano and just start playing the keys and just playing the keys. This is the key of life. It's music, right? And it's dance, it's motion, right? And the artist. And doing something hard, Parminder, is good. Fasting is lasting. I think it's really critical to practice it, right? Just like practicing going for a walk or a run. My good friend Joe Mora loves to run. Now, my philosophy on running is it can be motivating. It can change the motion of the mind, right? Too often our mind is worried and fearful and regretful. Do something hard. This is where artwork, pottery, painting, poetry, right? Paint and create, Lizzie. Absolutely. That's what I love. I love painting. I love drawing. I love writing all these crazy ideas. Mary McCarthy Huber, my carnivore friend. Let's see. Where's Mary? What she got going on? Costa Rica is in the way of our January meetup. How about scheduling one in the spring? We're going to do it. I know that there's some hangups on all these meetups and places to do, but we're gonna make it happen one way or another. I'm going to Costa Rica in the first week of January on the Reversed TV series, right? And it's basically how this is all you need. I'm sorry. And I throw in a little liver supplements, And we have Kiltz's liver supplements for those that don't want to eat liver, but may not be necessary. My good friend Sean Baker says, you don't need that. No, you don't. Not at all. Oh, what do you want to do when you see food? Eat food, right? Matt, how you doing? Type 1 diabetes, type 1, noticing ketones after carnivore. Fatty meat. When you eat fat, you have no insulin needs because fat is what insulin is to make fat. Insulin's job is to make fat in the liver out of amino acids and sugars. Since we're all eating a plant-based lean meat diet with olive oil, you're not eating fat of any significance. It is radical. So ultimately, yeah, your ketones, the ketones in your urine are the ketone bodies, but it's ketoacidosis is related to a high sugar level. So if your glucose levels are high on carnivore, something's wrong. It's the insulin's job is to go up, convert amino acids and sugars in the liver to fat to help you survive. That's it, right? Is coming with me. I know everything will be fine. Everything is always fine, right? Jocelyn, we're here with you. How many other Canadians follow you alongside me? Sandy, I don't know. Lots of Canadians are joining in. We are the tribe, KMT, Kiltz's Mighty Tribe. And you can get the hats online on our website, drkiltz.com. They're adjustable. And let's see, Tosh has 50 of these available. I got to get the chains. So that's good. Next week's book is The Lies My Doctor Told Me by Dr. Ken Masterful Berry. Excited about that. This week we're finishing up Good Calories, Bad Calories by the radical, amazing Gary Taubes. This is the book that I always go to. But you'll realize that it's the science is just a political, theoretical argument. That's all it is. That's it, right? Sandy, A1C went up a bit, pre-diabetic, so that pushed me to jump on board on carnivore. Sandy, listen, you will build the muscle, you will build the mind, you will build the strength of life. Men, masterful on meat. Women, mommies, masterful on meat. Your children must eat the same. We are making addicted children to plants by feeding them fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. All deadly for us humans. So we want to stop being the slaves, soldiers, peasants, and prisoners. And the way you do that is Kiltz's Baby's Way. And by the way, you don't have to pay me a dime for this, right? It's free to you to be the lion you be. It's crazy. All the diseases vanish of any significance or frequency, right? Amy, good morning. Type 1 diabetic, carnivore, 4 years, eat high fat, good blood sugars. And Amy, I talked to a gal yesterday, a patient, type 1 diabetic, standard diet, carnivore all the way. And I reminded her of you to join the tribe and listen and learn from those who have experienced this. Amy's usually on our meetups, 7:30 on a Monday evening, Eastern time, USA, sharing her ideas of how she is healed. We've got a live coming up with Amy. I'm excited about that. We need to do the lives, I think, Amy. Those are better. Let's see. You got to be fun in life. All right. SC3 is in the house. Fat heals the glycobiome. And Kiltz, I don't know. Anyone else talking about the glycobiome out there? And anyone else talking about the glycosylation? And sugars are critical for glycosylation. And glycogen knows that you better have a lot of sugar there for glycosylation or you die fast, right? Crazy, right? OBGYN is thinking about combining 100 milligrams of clomiphene, 2.5 letrozole. Yeah, I would usually do 105 of letrozole, 100 of clomid, 5 of letrozole. That's a good one. And Mommies, men, what do you want to do? You want to eat the meat to be the master that you be. Look at Michaela and Jordan Peterson. Jordan's amazing. His daughter, Michaela, the Lion's Diet, right? I call it the Lion's Way. Your book release date in December, it's actually it's December. We're putting some pre-buy on it. It is like I made a few little changes yesterday, but they promised me. But it's like all the delivery of my equipment to my new center in Sarasota. I've got to be patient. My kiln, I've got to be patient for them to repair it. Thomas, Kalen, how you doing, my friend? Let's see. Steve, Captain, Carnivore, Conover, thank you. Matt, again, we have been duped. We've been lied to. But no one's responsible for the lie but you. That's the craziness, right? Let's see. Oh, do I got this? All right. What do I got going on here? I gotta reset all of this. Let's see. Get rid of that. There we go. All right, we're better. I think I was sharing everything. You don't need to share everything, but these ideas are radical. But basically, we've been duped to eat plants. When you eat plants, you become the soldier, the slave, the peasant, and the prisoner. You stand in line. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But when you eat the meat, you become your own master. Again, that doesn't mean you can't, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, dear. I do it all the time. But when you eat this, the mind sets you free. The mind is free when you eat this. When you eat this, marijuana, heroin, cocaine, caffeine, nicotine, my friend, we are addicted to this stuff. The plants are the predators. So stupidly simple. I know, right? Don, me and my friend were talking about the glycobiome. And if you the books, I've got my sugar code book. Where's my sugar code book? I think I got it here somewhere. But these ideas are so radical. Glycosylation is the addition of a glycan onto a protein to make it functional. Well, if you don't do that at the speed of light, you're fertilizer, right? And a lot of these neurotoxins, they inhibit the enzymes that are critical for glycosylation, for the Krebs cycle, for glycolysis, all of it. But ultimately, we've been duped. Listen, it's all the staples, right? Sugar, flour, cereals, coffee, teas, right? Where's the meat? Meat is the master meal, right? Weed isn't a weed strain. Let's see. Weed strain. Not sure the question, Don. One more time. Kiltz sometimes has to go, I'm not sure. All right. Best source of extra fat, tallow, lard, chicken. I don't do chicken. I love a little bit of my chicken broth, but I love the beef broth. I think beef fat is better. Chicken fat, I don't love it. I stay away. Extra fat, tallow, lard, ghee, butter, right? Botox and retinol, dangerous. Yeah, all that stuff. Listen, you look beautiful. Love thyself. Begin to eat strictly at any age. I'm 66. If you're 76, 86, 96, feed your parents, grandparents, throw in an egg. The yolk is critical. All this egg white shit. I'm sorry, Alzheimer's, depression, dementia, kidney failure, liver failure, bowel failure, brain fog. It's great. Joke on me. Wow, I thought it was. Botox, deadly, right? Weed. Listen, now they're making weed. You go to the doctor, right? And oh, you're in pain. Let me give you a drug, weed, alcohol, heroin, cocaine, morphine. But if you simply eat this is the master drug. If you look at Carnivore Cure, Judy Cho has a bottle of meat. Eat the meat, be the master. That's it. Good question by Sandy Neal. Does ghee gotta be refrigerated once open? Have you ever noticed that butter doesn't mold, right? It doesn't mold. So, no, butter, ghee, tallow, lard doesn't mold. It's crazy, right? And plant oils go rancid. I don't use olive oil, peanut oil, safflower oil, canola oil, rapeseed oil. Nope, 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 nope. As women, we need to eat what we need to eat fat, Jocelyn, fatty meat, eggs, bacon, butter, cream. Stay away from fruit, fiber, vegetable, seeds, or nuts. And my friends, Dr. Saladino, it's a dangerous, dangerous thing to eat honey or fruit of any significance or frequency from time to time, but all the time, no way. And check out my other good friend, Ben Azadi, and also Kevin Stock. Dr. Stock is a dentist. Learn so much from amazing. And if you go to drkiltz.com, look at resources. So many amazing people have shared the story. But if you realize that we are ancient hunters, we are ancient hunters. That's it, right? And you can get a Kiltz shirt and a hat. And I don't have the sword yet. That might be coming out. Might be a little crazy, right? I don't know. Like trying to bring this on the airplane. Yes, excuse me. I know it's all a little crazy. And as a reproductive endocrinologist, a fertility specialist, I do surgeries. I practice immunology. I look at the food we are eating is causing ADHD, OCD, endometriosis, fibroids, adenomyosis, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, irregular periods, premature ovarian failure, suicide, and more. Most olive oil is cut with vegetable and seed oil. You're right, but olive oil is a seed oil, right? I mean, essentially, it comes from a plant, right? So I'm always got to question it. Best source of extra fat, tallow lard. You could do some chicken fat. You could, right? Thank you to all of you for co-communicating. This is really, we're in the diner, we're in the coffee house, but we're not drinking coffee. We're drinking the water, right? The plants, Alexandra Nikki Douglas, plants will damage your ovary and cause a low AMH. Interesting enough, for many PCOS patients, polycystic ovarian syndrome, the plants can also cause a high AMH and cause you not to ovulate and get pregnant. So this is really, really crazy and nuts. All right. You could go to drkiltz.com or just Google Keto for Fertility Cookbook, and you'll go right to a link to buy a copy, which has great recipes for your friends and family. Great stocking stuffer, right? And Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore is also going to pre-buy. It's out. You know, that my publishers say it's going to be out momentarily. Plants make us fertilizer, and they are the predators, and we are the prey. I know it's so crazy, right? Cold water. Try. I am in doing it today. You don't want it. Let's see. Oh, you're going to be screaming, right? Help! Help! Cold water. I like every morning I turn it on. I'm like, am I really doing this? Shh. And I just stand there and soak up the cold, right? Chief. All right. Very good morning. Lil L-I-J. Lidge. How you doing? Thomas, how you doing? Lackman, Scott. Let's see. How you doing? Champlain, how you doing? Welcome. Sandra Lee is in the house. Sandra, how you doing? Plants are predators, and we're the prey. The cereal companies, the pharmaceuticals, the doctors, all of it. It's an industry. It's like FTX Bitcoin shit. Oh, I'm going to help you be healthy. Eat this. The same shit, right? They're taking all your money. They're buying their mansions in the sky, and then you're getting damaged. It's like all the opiate stuff, right? When you eat plants which contain opiates, you become opiate addicted. It's as simple as that, right? Nova Scotia does the polar swim midwinter. Nice. Kiltz is going to do the polar swim in Skinny Atlas this year. All right. Good morning, Kev. How you doing, my brother? My brothers and sisters around the globe, all of us at every age level, those are parents, are family members in a let's see, extended memory care homes. What are they feeding them, right? What are we feeding our children in school? Enough. Your children should get some bacon and eggs in the morning and some bacon and eggs for snacks and bacon, steak, and eggs for dinner. I will stake my life on this one. This is what you want to do. You want to eat the fatty meat. Eat the fatty meat. Be fit and fantastic. Amazing, right? Absolutely. Nova Scotia, tasty. And what you're doing in life is you're moving. We're meant to move. Get up early. Go to work every day. Go to work every day. I can't wait to retire. For what? What are you going to do? Lay around, do nothing? Listen, work works wonders on worry. That's it. Still high uric acid. You got to be patient, Haley. You got to be patient. And you do more fasting and stick to fatty meat, eggs, bacon, butter. But fasting is lasting. It takes time to heal your oxalate dumping, your uric acid dumping. A lot of this is factors that take time and patience. Just 1 week, and like you're expected to be like, you are fantastic and fit already, right? Too many legumes and beans in the home. Sandy, listen, what are the staples for the peasants? Is rice and beans, fruits and vegetables, maybe, but it's mostly rice and beans. You get a little bit of lean meat, a tortilla or pasta or bread, my friends. That's what's killing all of us. For me, ADHD, OCD, dyslexia, I couldn't read. I was in a gang, kicked out of school in LA when I was in the 7th and 8th grade. Good thing that I got arrested. The LAPD would help me straighten me out. I was blessed. And my parents and George, who took me under his wing on a job when I was 14, help me. All of us are on this life journey, and all the things that happen, again, gratitude, forgiveness. But really what you're looking to do is find love in yourself, to yourself, and get to work, right? We're getting sicker and sicker and sicker. And I know I'm in medicine. I see sicker and sicker and sicker coming to me every day. And they say, well, I'm healthy. Well, you're not having babies naturally. If you're not having babies naturally, you're having problems. The majority of the problems, Charlotte Rittman from Canadians, thank you. Canadians, Kiltz and Canadians. Awesome. You got to stay away from the plants, and you want to start eating the meat. Again, look at Jordan Peterson, Michaela Peterson. Eat the meat, be the master, and get rid of daily alcohol. You get rid of alcohol, tea, coffee of any significance or frequency. Awesome. Kotan, how you doing? I wake up with the terrible news of my country. I know it's horrible what's going on in the world, but we're all praying that Russia and Ukraine are going to come together with kindness and love, that all of us around the globe put away these torpedoes and bombs, right? As much water, like you said. Please explain why you think, let's see, I feel like I don't need as much water. Well, your body actually makes water, right? And look at Laszlo Boros. Basically, every time you make an ATP particle, you're making carbon dioxide and H2O, right? When you break down, basically, we're breaking down a long chain fatty particle. You're not using sugar, by the way, as energy. This must be converted to fat before you can make it ATP. And this is the craziness, right? All right. So ATP and acetyl-CoA. Acetyl-CoA is critical to making this, but it also makes CO2 and H2O. These ideas are really radical. The science is a lot of snake oil, unfortunately. When you read Good Calories, Bad Calories, you'll realize how much politics. They're just fighting for money. It's like all this cryptocurrency shit, right? The stock market. Listen, we're the pawns and we're the prey, but you want to become the master to play. As Jesus says, the meek shall inherit the earth. That's simply because you recognize, one, you are the God, and two, you eat the meat. This is it. Mary Jane Glodkowski. What about low blood sugar? People do not have low blood sugar. They've been duped. You get low blood sugar because you take a lowering agent, either metformin agents or insulin, which you only need to take because you've eaten plants. Find me a type 1 diabetic or type 2 diabetic that did not eat plants. All of them. Because my sister Marianne died of diabetes, had it since age 4, and I will bet because of the cereals, all the cereals, the grains, the grass, that are highly damaging and toxic to all of us, right? You don't expect them. Miracles come all the time, Jocelyn, don't they? All the time. Stand still and know that I am God, because God is within all of us. The meek shall inherit the earth, because you are the earth. That's it. Every day, right? God bless all from ourancestorsfoods.com. Our Ancestors Foods. Check them out. We'll put a link so you can go to Our Ancestors Foods. My opinion is you want to focus on maximizing the fatty meat, minimizing any plants, and or elimination, right? Less water. It's amazing how little water. Go on a 1-day water fast, no water. See how you feel. You're still peeing, aren't you? Right? And many people become dehydrated because when you're eating a lot of plants, right? And the sugars, and too much sugar. Remember, the sugar dumps in the urine, it pulls the water with it. Crazy, right? More cups coming. Clayscapes is working on getting my kiln set up. I'm excited about it. Is knowing everything will be just fine regardless of the situation. And the other part of that story is everything is fine. Everything is fine and in line with the universe. Now remember, energy is always moving, right? Energy is not still. It's not stagnant. So you gotta keep moving, right? You got to keep moving in life. And so ultimately, everything is happening at an energetic level. It's electrical. All these chemical bonds are simply releasing energy to push you, right? Every time there's a spark of ATP, it's like, woo, you gotta feel it, right, Jocelyn? Thank you. No retinol. No, Sandra Lee, thank you. Avoid egg whites. You should eat the egg yolk with the egg white. That's okay. The whole egg is what you're meant to eat. That's what you could add extra egg yolks for sure. Meat, vegetables will make you a vegetable. That's why we have all these old age homes, which people are getting younger and younger in, because they're getting Parkinson's, MS, ALS, all the damaging neurologic diseases, which are caused by simply eating plants. The number and size of those people in large hospitals or in rehabilitation centers, and my friends, no one's getting out of there alive nor healthy as we should be, right? When you eat the meat, you become the master. Again, Ken Berry, Sean Baker, Anthony Chafee, Bella Ma, Kelly Hogan, Lisa Wiedemann, and more, and even my good friend Paul Saladino, Dr. Saladino. I recommend eat the meat, stay away from the honey or the fruit from any frequency. It's not good for us because I know I've got my little card here of my good friend Dave Kilmer. I got to give him a little card of Maria and my sister. This is the reason I am so inspired, because my healthy friend died at 52 of lymphoma. an amazing doctor, father, brother, son, husband. He died young because I believe of a plant-based low animal fat diet. That's what I'll stake my life on. Now, could you live a long time on plants? Sure you can. But when you get the cancers, it's caused by plants. Look at Sophia Clemens. Sophia Clemens, masterful paleomedicina, Hungary, amazing. Include the skin in my chicken broth. Oh, yes, absolutely. You should, right? Carnivore. Let's see. Carnivore. How you doing? Sandra Lee, love. Louise. Let's see. Carnivore. Let's see. Racer. I think that's it. Let's see. Diog, how you doing? Laid it. Good morning to all my friends. Eat your meat. Be the master. Eat your vegetables. Be a vegetable. Then you're addicted. Oh, I can't live without my vegetables. I can't live without heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine. My friend, you can. But all you need to do is start eating. Eat the meat. Be the master. And I know it seems, Dr. Kiltz, are you serious? I will stake my life in $1 billion. Well, let's see. How many billions of dollars did FTX take from all of those in those? But look at, these are risky bets. Put your money in you. Start sharing your ideas. Be a coach, a cheerleader, be a practitioner. That's it. Joseph, Conundry, good morning. The iodine you like. Let's see. Lugol's 2% iodine. I think we're going to be selling it on drkiltz.com also. 2 drops in your water, or some people, Tia likes to put on her skin. But Elizabeth Bright says, put it in your water. She loves her morning coffee. Kiltz is off coffee now. Kiltz is off coffee. He's off coffee. He's got it sitting right here. He's got coffee and honey right here. Doesn't touch it. Now, I do love a bite of dark chocolate from time to time. And listen, the holidays, it's the holidays. But holidays are not meant to be every single day. From time to time. Let's see. Spaceship, how you doing, my friend? Thank you. Sandra Lee, you're amazing. Way to cook my steak and eggs. Awesome. Steak and eggs every day. That's it. Keep it simple to thrive. Fatty meat. Be a roving reporter for CNN. Kiltz is the first CNN roving reporter, and I'm reporting on your health and wellness. And how do you get the very best health and wellness? Number 1, faith in God. Number 2, steak, eggs, and butter. Amazing. Number 3, get up out of bed and get moving, right? Whether you choose to do a little bit of this, or a little bit of this. Just get moving every day, right? And for me, it's going to work every day. I love work. I love it. CNY Fertility Centers, working to continue affordability, access, quality, and integration, Eastern and Western medicine. All right. Let's see. 5:58 in the morning. My friends, you're going to go have an awesome, amazing day. Check out drkiltz.com, but get out there and create your own music of life. Your music, your life, your smile, your energy. If you're thinking about what other people did to you poorly, you're taking that energy and making it yours. It's not. Give it to them, right? Just say, thank you very much. I love you. Done, right? You control the universe. You do with your thinking. That's why you got to check out Kiltz's book, The Fertile Secret, or Rhonda Byrne's book, The Secret. The secret is cold exposure is great for our mitochondria. Absolutely. Thank God it's Friday. Kiltz is supposed to go to Albany, then Sarasota, we got some surgery this morning. Every single day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Have an awesome, amazing day to everyone for just stopping by and just share around the globe, right? And check out my keto book, my carnivore books coming. You could pre-buy online, right, Malcolm? Thanks for putting those links for everyone. And I love you. And again, we got the tribal emblem coming out. And don't forget, you can also get your Mighty Tribe hats on our website, drkiltz.com. I love you, my friends. Awesome day. I'll see if you're here in Syracuse today. Where's Kiltz? Sarah Mary Jane Barris, D3K2. Good morning. The secret is D3K2 every day. I love you, my friends. God bless. D3K2, my friends. God bless you. Awesome day to everyone. Macro, Cousins. Awesome. Bye, everyone.